Finally, Alexa Bliss is back in WWE, back on TV on SmackDown tonight. Really unexpectedly, the mystery tag partner of Zelina Vega. Of all the ways they could have returned Alexa, this was not how I predicted them to do it, as the duo would face off with Chelsea Green and Piper Niven. Zelina and Alexa would be successful tonight, and yes, Alexa would win the match with the Sister Abigail DDT. It's worth noting, 3 years ago to the date, May 9th, is when Alexa returned in 2022, so a little bit of a life is a circle moment there. But I feel like everyone's got the same question. Why return her like this? Obviously, we was all expecting something with the Wyatt Six. I personally think this was a let's get Alexa back in position of where we had her previously, and then we'll ignite the Wyatt Six storyline. So, the first step is what I think we took tonight. Get Alexa back on TV. Maybe it's to position her around the United States Championship because she just teamed with the champion, so that could be possible. Alexa looked great in the ring, and it looked like she was definitely having a good time as she mocked Chelsea Green after the match. We'd see Alexa again very shortly after, confronting Charlotte Flair backstage, asking her to chat. Charlotte also made her return tonight, coming out talking about her WrestleMania match with Tiffany, and then trying to say her path back to the women's title, but didn't get the opportunity. The fans kept booing her, she had a temper tantrum, and left. Not gonna lie, when the lights went out because they shut down a little bit momentarily, I did think that was gonna be Alexa Bliss coming back out, but it wasn't. That was Jade Cargill who came out telling Charlotte Flair to get to the back of the line in the women's division. So a frustrated Charlotte and now a returning Alexa Bliss. What on earth are they going to talk about? It was Charlotte who is like Alexa's greatest rival. She's the one who destroyed Lily. Could this be a way of WWE trying to get Charlotte over as a face? Because that was the original plan for WrestleMania, but obviously the crowd just kept booing Charlotte. So maybe a character change for Charlotte? I'm genuinely so confused by this, but super intrigued because I have no idea now where this is going to go at all, and I like that. Could this tie into the Charlie doll that we saw before? Anything's possible in WWE. It's also interesting to note that before Charlotte returned, there was talk that she was going to undergo a significant character change, and she was going to shift towards a more darker, more evil Queen persona. That was reported just before Christmas last year, and obviously the Wyatts had barely been off TV for a few weeks at that point. Alexa was coming back in a few weeks' time, so it does feel like maybe things changed because the Wyatts weren't around, and now we're getting back to the point of where WWE wanted to be in January, maybe? So yeah, I'm intrigued. Obviously, it depends how this plays out and what happens next with Charlotte and Alexa. Obviously, next week, for this reason, will become unmissable now. But let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below. This is things you might have missed from WWE SmackDown. Make sure you hit the like button. And if you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button too. Tension tonight between Damian Priest and LA Knight as they team together in a typical Can They Coexist? It's a go-home episode of SmackDown. A few typical tag team issues as they tag each other into the match, but LA Knight would be successful pinning Solo Sikoa for his team. The two would brawl, and then Jacob Fatu would annihilate both of them before Drew McIntyre would emerge with a claymore to Jacob, and Drew held up the belt. I'm actually looking forward to this Fatal 4-Way. I just don't think they're going to take the title off of Jacob Fatu this early. Although I really did like Drew's promo after this segment where he basically said he was going to put a silver bullet in the Samoan werewolf and created a meme that you know everyone's going to post from now on, right? Nia Jax was successful tonight, defeating Jade Cargill. It wasn't as straight up as that though. Of course, Naomi would come out during the match, attacking Tiffany Stratton, distracting Jade, costing her the match. Naomi was just getting revenge because as Jade arrived tonight, she did throw the bottle at Naomi's truck in the backstage area. A first look tonight at Julia and at Stephanie Vaquer in WWE 2K25. They look absolutely brilliant. A new look tonight for Axiom. I have no idea what you call that. It's not a cape, is it? What is that called? Let me know in the comments down below. But yes, Axiom come out confronting the Street Profits. Nick Aldis would make the match happen tonight. They're really wasting no time with Axiom. That's a really good thing. Axiom was successful. Obviously, pinning the Street Profits means that they are now in line for a future tag team opportunity. And actually, it was done really well because obviously the Street Profits still banged up from TLC, not at 100%. The loss definitely doesn't hurt them. This puts over Axiom massively. An absolutely outstanding promo tonight from Alistair Black, timed again just before Zelina Vega's entrance. WWE know what they're doing. But he actually clarified that he buried the previous gimmick of himself. This was not a man who's conflicted in any way. He was talking with confidence. He knows exactly why he's back in WWE, claiming to be the consequences that this company needs. Interestingly, though, he was talking to us. He was telling us that he won't be talking in riddles, that he's more than just a man lurking in the shadows. And despite what we want, he won't be that person. But what's going on here is bigger than good versus evil. I really wonder what this means, and what does it mean to be the consequences that the company needs? Alistair was successful tonight, defeating Carmelo Hayes, and yes, he did also lay out the Miz. Once again, Miz got, but I am so intrigued now with the character development of Alistair. What does it mean to be the consequences? When are we going to find out? Is he angry about his release? We just don't know, but I'm interested to see where it goes. DIY would attack Axiom backstage and the Motor City Machine Guns, so obviously DIY want their tag titles back. Rey Fenix would be assaulted by all three members of Legado. Andrade would come to his rescue, and that would create a tag team match for the final match of tonight, as Los Garza went 2-on-2 with Andrade and Rey Fenix. Tonight, Rey Fenix would debut the new version of his theme song, much like Penta over on Raw. It now has the guitar cover from Adam Jones of Tool, and genuinely, it sounds so good, doesn't it? Andrade would get the win tonight for his team, pinning Berto. The story, though, afterwards, tension between Legado members. Escobar was a reason that Los Garza didn't win tonight, and Escobar immediately tried to blame Berto. Berto not having it. Look at the frustration in his face as he walks away. The split of Legado got to be happening soon. Tonight's main event segment, rightfully, was John Cena's return to WWE. I think he's only been gone like 2 weeks, but it was built as his return 24 hours before he defends the WWE title against Randy Orton. As Cena got his special introduction, though, a fan would throw a beer bottle in the ring at John Cena. Oh boy, haven't seen that for a while. Not sure it's something that they should have encouraged because, you know, if he gets more heelish, the ring could be littered every single time he's out there. Cena would declare that tomorrow night our childhoods will die when he beats Randy Orton. He claims that when Randy Orton steps into Backlash tomorrow, the only legend he's going to kill is the legend of Randy Orton. After he trashed the Orton family and, well, he brought up Randy Orton's 2006 failed drugs test, a fake hooded Randy Orton would attack John Cena. No idea who that was, by the way. And they would get laid out by John Cena. Then the real Randy Orton would emerge, hit John Cena with the RKO, and Randy Orton has his eyes set on the WWE title at Backlash. I'm actually so intrigued by this. Will Cody return tomorrow night? I'm pretty excited for Backlash. Obviously, tonight's SmackDown, I'll give that a solid 8.5 out of 10. It's a decent go-home show. Glad Alexa Bliss is back. That was the huge thing for me tonight. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, like the video, share the video, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace!